Most people return from Japan needing a vacation from their vacation because they tried to race through 10 cities in 10 days. Stop treating your bucket list like a marathon. Here is how to actually experience Japan in 2 weeks without losing your mind or your energy. We are basing ourselves in Tokyo. To make your arrival seamless, I recommend staying in Ueno if you're landing at Narita or Asakusa if you're flying into Haneda. Both areas have direct train lines from the airports, which means less time navigating luggage and more time starting your adventure. Day 2 kicks off our 4-day Tokyo deep dive. Always group districts by location to save your feet. Start with a morning stroll through Ueno Park, and if you are a history buff, don't miss the Tokyo National Museum. Next, head over to Asakusa. You will walk through the iconic Kaminarimon Gate and down Nakamisadori, a vibrant shopping street that leads you straight to Sensoji, the city's oldest temple. For a brilliant aerial view of the temple grounds, head to the 8th floor of the Tourist Information Center right across the street. It's a fantastic and free alternative to the Tokyo Skytree, which is also just a short walk away. Day 3 is a big one, so wear your most comfortable shoes. We are starting in Omotesando, the heart of Tokyo's high fashion. If you love architecture and brands, this is your playground. Make a quick stop at Tokyo Plaza to grab that iconic photo on the mirror stairs before working your way uphill towards Harajuku. You will find a total change of pace on Takeshita Street. It's colorful, chaotic, and famous for its street food. But right next door is the perfect escape, Yoyogi Park. Deep inside this green oasis lies the Meiji Jingu Shrine. It's free to visit and offer a much-needed breath of fresh air. As the suns begin to set, head to Shibuya. You can't miss the legendary Shibuya crossing, but for the best view, I highly recommend booking Shibuya Sky in advance. Getting up to the terrace at dusk is an unforgettable experience. Finally, wrap up your night with a bowl of ramen in one of Shibuya's hidden back alleys. On day 4, we are heading to the Tsukiji Outdoor Market. Even though the wholesale market moved to Toyosu years ago, Tsukiji is still the soul of Tokyo's food scene. This is the place for the freshest sushi breakfast of your life. From there, we are hopping over to the artificial island of Odaiba. It's a bit surreal. You have got the Rainbow Bridge, a miniature Statue of Liberty, and a massive life-sized Gundam statue. It's a great spot for photos and a relaxed walk by the bay. For the evening, we are heading to Shinjuku to see that world-famous neon glow. For a spectacular free view, go to the 45th floor of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. If the air is clear, the South Tower even offers a glimpse of Mount Fuji. We land the night in Kabukicho. Don't let the most dangerous area nickname fool you. It's perfectly safe for a stroll and a great place to find a unique dinner spot. On day 5, we are making a seasonal pivot. Japan is all about the timing, so I recommend choosing your day trip based on the weather. If you are visiting during the fiery colors of autumn or the crisp, clear days of winter, head north to the majestic mountain shrines of Nikko. The atmosphere there is unmatched during those peak seasons. However, if you're traveling in the peak heat of summer or the blooms of spring, I suggest the coastal vibes of Kamakura. You'll get that refreshing sea breeze and the stunning view of the Great Buddha. It's all about matching your destination to the season to get the absolute most out of your day. Once you arrive in Kyoto, your first step is dropping your bags. For maximum convenience, I recommend staying near Kyoto Station. It's the city primary transport hub, but if you're looking for that classic traditional atmosphere, aim for the Gion district. We are starting our Kyoto journey at Yasaka Shrine, one of the city's most vibrant spiritual landmarks. Right behind it lies Maruyama Park. No matter the season, this park has a magical way of shifting its mood to match the weather. For lunch, head over to Nishiki Market, famously known as the kitchen of Kyoto. Spend the rest of your afternoon with a relaxed stroll through the streets of Shijo and Kawaramachi, or take a walk along the Kamo River. It's the perfect mix of modern boutiques and quiet side streets, a great way to find your rhythm in Kyoto without overloading your first day. Day 7 is dedicated to the timeless beauty of Eastern Kyoto. We will start at Sanju Sangen-do, a massive wooden hall that houses exactly 1001 golden statues of Kannon. It's a sight that honestly takes your breath away. From there, we move to the legendary Kiyomizu-dera. This temple offers the most iconic views over the city. It will be crowded by late morning, but the scale of the wooden stage and the surrounding forest makes it absolutely worth the visit. Afterward, enjoy the downhill walk through the preserved streets of Higashiyama towards Kodaiji. This is the perfect area to stop for a quick lunch or a matcha break. If you have still got some energy left, continue north to Eikando, famous for its elegant gardens, and finish your day at Nanzenji, one of the most spacious and impressive temple complexes in the city. Day 8, the Crimson Path. Day 8 takes us to an absolute icon, Fushimi Inari. To truly enjoy the thousands of red Torii gates, I recommend starting as early as possible. Once you have hiked a portion of the mountain, take a short 10-minute walk to Tofukuji Temple. It is famous for its stunning Zen gardens and its breathtaking sight, especially during the autumn leaf season. If you still have energy, round out the day at the sprawling Daigoji Temple complex. On day 9, we are balancing Kyoto's most famous sites with quiet contemplation. We start at the Golden Pavilion, Kinkakuji. Get there right at the opening time to bet the heaviest crowds. Afterward, it's a short trip to Ryoanji. This is home to Japan's most famous rock garden. Take a moment here to just sit and observe. In the afternoon, we head to Arashiyama. Yes, the Bamboo Grove and Tenryuji Temple are busy, but the atmosphere is still incredible. You can enjoy a river walk, grab a coffee, or even hike up to the Iwatayama Monkey Park for a panoramic view of the city. Now, if you want to escape the crowds and find a secret, lesser-known bamboo path for the perfect photo without the tourists, I've kept that a bit of a mystery. I don't want it going mainstream, but I have included the exact location and pins in my complete self-guided PDF. It's a step-by-step guide to this entire 15-day tour, filled with transport X and hotel pics, so it's like having me right there as your personal guide. Check the link in the description to grab your copy. Day 10, the ancient capital of Nara. On day 10, we are taking a 1-hour train ride to Nara, where the deer roam freely. If your energy allows, Nara is a fantastic city to explore on foot. You will visit Kofukuji and the massive Todaiji, which houses the world's largest bronze Buddha statue. The scale of it is simply mind-blowing. While everyone visits the main park and Kasuga Taisha Shrine, don't overlook the Izuien and Yoshikien gardens. Yoshikien is actually free for international tourists and offers a peaceful escape just steps away from the main crowds. Trust me, at least one of these gardens is a must-visit. On day 11, we are heading to the kitchen of Japan, Osaka. I recommend starting with the Grand Osaka Castle and its massive ground. From there, you can choose your own adventure, the world-class Kaiyukan Aquarium, the retro-cool Shinsekai District, or the spiritual Shitennoji Temple. For the best views, head to Umeda Sky Building for a panoramic look at the skyline. But the real reason you are here is the late afternoon in Dotonbori. It's loud, neon and delicious. This is where you grab some famous takoyaki and just soak in the energy. But here is my honest consultant take. If you have fallen in love with the quiet, traditional atmosphere of Kyoto, it is perfectly okay to skip Osaka. Instead, spend an extra day exploring the famous tea shops of Uji or getting lost in the hidden backstreet of Gion. This trip is about your rhythm, not just checking boxes. On the morning of day 12, take the Shinkansen to Hiroshima. Leave your luggage in the station lockers or use the Takyubin service to send it directly to your accommodation in Miyajima. This is recommended for traveling light. Then head straight to the Peace Memorial Park and Museum. It's a profound experience that's best absorbed at a slow, reflective pace. For lunch, you have to try the local soul food, Hiroshima-style okonomiyaki. Unlike the Osaka version, this is layered with noodles and is a local obsession. Afterwards, take a peaceful walk through Shukkeien Garden, a miniature landscape masterpiece, and view the historic exterior of Hiroshima Castle. In the late afternoon, we make the crossing to Miyajima. Use the JR ferry, which actually sails closer to the Torii Gate for those perfect photos. We are checking into a ryokan tonight. Once the sun sets and the day trippers vanish, walk down to the floating Torii Gate. It's illuminated and incredibly quiet, a total magic hour contrast to the afternoon rush. On day 13, wake up early to bet the crowds at its Tsukushima Shrine right as it opens. Then head to the Daisho-in Temple, a hidden gem at the base of the mountain filled with hundreds of unique and charming statues. By midday, take the ropeway or hike the forest trail to the top of Mount Misen. The 360-degree view of the Seto Inland Sea is easily one of the best in all Japan. Before you leave, explore the Omotesando shopping street to try grilled oysters and momiji manju, those famous maple leaf-shaped cakes. In the late afternoon, we begin the journey back towards Tokyo for our final night. Finally, on day 14, we are back in Tokyo. My golden rule: never travel to your departure city on the same day as your flight. Use this as your buffer day for last-minute shopping in Ginza or one final bowl of ramen. You will head to the airport the next morning completely stress-free. Japan is best served slow. By giving yourself these 14 days to breathe, you are not just seeing the sights, you are feeling the culture. Follow this flow and I promise you will return home with stories, not just photos. Safe travel.